Well, hello again. Today we're going to talk about perceptions and what your perception of chemistry is. Now, perceptions change depending on our own perspective, what's been going on throughout the day. If it hasn't rained all summer and it starts to rain, you get very happy because then maybe you're going to have grass in your lawn. If it's been raining every day and it stops raining, your perception is finally it stops raining. So these things are relative. All right, well, let's go ahead and pull up the PowerPoint here. And so we'll start here. Now, a lot of these are just sort of interesting, I suppose, little things to look at here. So we're looking at dual perceptions. So I ask you, what do you see here? Now, some of you will see a vase in green in the center, and others of you will see two faces. There's a blue man here and a blue man here, sort of in silhouette, right? Now, it really depends. Your eyes can go back and forth and see both of those. I'll change the colors to emphasize one over the others, but I'm really not changing the drawing at all. I'm just changing the colors that might jump out at you. Well, that's actually that silhouette on the right. That would be my face when I'm in the room. I stand up there, and so that's my face over there. I could change it, of course. I could make it as now Bill Clinton, a little before your time, but maybe you remember Bill Clinton, president. All right, let's try some more of these. Here's a stack of blocks, and I'm just going to put them together just like this. And I'll tell you, if you could carve that for me out of a bar of like ivory soap and bring it in, it should be pretty easy. You can kind of see the shape of the bar of soap, and then you have 1, 2, 3 of those little things sticking out. Now, I know some of you are screaming at me, it's not possible, it's not possible. Well, I know it's not possible, but it's an optical illusion. Sometimes we think that our eyes don't lie to us, but oftentimes we are not the best at observation. Our perception is not perfect. Let's try some more of these little optical illusions just for fun. So I'm going to start with a bunch of little circles here. Let me see if I can get this thing out of our way a little bit. There we go. Now I'm going to add, what color are those dots? White. Okay, good. Yeah, they're white. And the back screen is black. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to add another just row here of gray. And we're going to add another line of gray. Now, I ask you, what color are the dots? Now, if your eyes are moving around the screen, the dots appear to be white, gray, and sometimes pretty darn dark. But I can guarantee the dots are only white. Go ahead and hold a sheet of paper up to your computer screen if you think I'm lying. Just trying to show you that sometimes we can't believe everything we see. Let's try another one here. Let's get rid of that. And I'm going to put a row of these little dots up here, and we're going to build multiple rows of those dots. Now, all that I'm going to ask that you do is sort of look from left to right. And it might appear as though there's some movement on your screen, like it's actually waving or moving. And again, it's simply an optical illusion. The white and the black create that illusion. Again, I'm simply trying to develop the idea that our perceptions may not always be accurate. Let's try one more. Okay, do you see movement here? And again, both of us know there is no movement, but it certainly looks like those circles are moving throughout there. Again, we have the perception of motion, although no motion is occurring. Perhaps you see more here. These are just some examples I found and I drew because I thought they were cool. But as you're looking around the screen, it sure looks like there's movement there, but I can guarantee there's not. All right, for this one, I want you to try not to blink and stare at those 4 dots in the center, those 4 black dots. Try not to blink for 30 seconds. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the button. I want you to blink once and stare right back at it. Ready? Go ahead and blink. Did you see anything or anybody? What? You saw Jesus? Well, yeah, that's called a negative afterimage, what you saw, right? Now, my website is the original website that I had. They would use my last name, Christofferson, my first name, Jeff, and my middle initial S. So it was www.unit5.org/ChristJS. Now, I've since changed that, and now if you go to www.unit5.org/chemistry, it will take you to the actual site, which is www.teachandlearnchem.com. But it'll make an auto-direct to you for that. All right. Well, I think we'll stop there. I just wanted to give you a real quick idea about perception and so on.